Okay, Lambokambos, Greece. Back that way is the entrance to the town. There's a sign back there. There's that little kind of chapel, monument, memorial type thing there. And here's the first house. And this is looking into the town here. Okay. This is an area, I believe, that used to be a taverna. Maybe again. It's beautiful terracing of grapes. I believe they've had dances and celebrations over here, and just beautiful. Used to be a restaurant, a little taverna. This is a vacant old house, old house for sale. This is the beautiful home built by the owners of the Duca Winery. Beautiful home. And this is the home to who is this mom? This Nick Dukas, and then this is the family that wasn't their mother just great friends with Yaya?
This is Jasmine.
Yeah, that lovely Jasmine. Oh. And Nick's sister, who grew up here, was great friends with Pollokseni, Aunt Pola. This is so fragrant. When you walk by it, it just smells like perfume. It's so amazing. This is the thickest, just the most amazing. This is a grapevine.
Show the pomegranate.
Yeah. Oh. Pomegranates. And this is the backside here of Yaya's house. You see grapes and figs in the back there. This is Nick Dukas, another Nick Dukas' house, who good friends with Dad.
No, that's Nick Dukas from Hawaii.
That's what I said. Yep, that's what we're talking about. Yep. And this is the monument. I believe some people who had fought in wars and most likely died in the wars there. It's the second beautiful building that the owners of the Duca Winery built. And here is Yaya's house. It's the house. There's a driveway area there. Right, this is right next to the tavern. So it's okay. And Doxy. Okay. Nice video. Yeah. To spiti. And Ma, isn't the vineyard all the way back there that they used to be theirs, and Daddy was born in the vineyard?
Yes, I just noticed the church with the cross in the background. You see?
Oh yeah.
I never knew that before.
See if I can zoom into that. Could kind of do that. No. Yep. See the church all the way back there. Yep. So this is. These used to be just full of wild greens, salad greens, things that you would eat. It's rosemary, oregano, terrace of grapes, and right over here, Yaya would very often sit in her little chair, either on that side or that side, or sometimes over here. Here's the old forno, the oven. fact, I was looking at this a little while back, a couple days ago, and the way it's built is very interesting. Bring the stone back here. Okay. And here's the balcony. Or the upstairs. So Uncle Yanni's and his family's section here. The old well. I remember even when I was 5 coming here, they would lower an old metal bucket, galvanized bucket down there and fetch their water. Here's the view of the rear portion of the town from the balcony. That church. We will likely not see that church in this video. That's kind of a long walk. A lot of these churches are off from the main area. They'll be down a long path, either in the beginning or end, the outskirts of the towns. And here is the section that Yaya was in before she passed. This really seemed the only one that she was using. This is the back area. Over here, it's a whole other area. Lots of wild artichokes in here. There's a door and like a kitchen room back there. Must be nice inside, Mom.
Very nice. We can make a whole nother room in there.
I bet.
Yeah, bed and everything, kitchen.
Yeah. And here is the outhouse. Lots of history in there. Are these one of the old vessels that they would put the olive oil in?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Looks like
Yep.
an ancient thing, isn't it?
Yep.
What that is, isn't it?
Yeah, it must be another kind of well or something. Another little area here. Right now it's kind of wild and overgrown, but and here are the amazing figs. Amazing, amazing figs. There's a pomegranate right here, but this is my favorite, personally. I believe this is the Atikan Markopoulou fig, if I'm saying it correctly. And here's an overripe one, but the inside of these is just the most amazing color. This fig definitely does not do it justice because it's not a great fig, but most amazing tasting figs ever. Very strong, rich berry fig jam type. And then we have back here another huge fig tree. Also great figs. There's a little pomegranate. And then a third fig tree over here. It's full of, actually here's some, I believe, walnuts here. It's full of figs that are excellent fresh, but also very good for drying. They look like a lot of dried figs that we get. In fact, here's some naturally dried figs on the ground. They look just like the ones you get in a package. Behind here in the back is an olive grove. That is not part of this property technically, I don't think, but really beautiful. Yeah, I mentioned that, yep. Seems like every house in the region has at least grapes and figs. It's a big almond tree here. And next door is this beautifully remodeled taverna. At least the area where they serve and sit when the weather's beautiful, which is most of the time. Little sitting area here. This is the actual restaurant where they make the food. Okay, now we'll go a little faster. This is the post office here. Yeah. I believe it still might be, look at those mountains, so pretty. I believe it still might work the way that it used to, is where you just send mail to the post office and people collect their mail there. This is an amazingly important, just wonderful home here. This is the home where Yaya was born in. This was her family home here. Now it belongs to Uncle Theo Peter, who lives in Australia now, who fixed up the home because it was vacant and almost completely destroyed at one point. And he fixed it up, but same elements. You have the forno, you got the figs, you got some olive. Just beautiful. Old home, lots of history. And of course 2 figs growing out of the wall. I try so hard to grow a fig in the ground, and these are growing freely out of the wall. So the other side of Uncle Peter's house, right on the street here. These streets not too long ago were dirt roads. Main form of travel was by donkey or mule for a very long time. So really not even that long ago in the grand scheme of things. Another fig tree. Okay. Ma, if you know anything about what we're looking at, feel free to call it out.
That was a grain mill there.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, donkey is behind there. I didn't get that angle. I saw that the other day. Let's see. They're still around. There he is. It's hard to see him. But that is a grain mill, where I believe they would tread the grain. Yep. You can say it.
Now?
Yeah, why not? Tell the story.
This thing that used to be a man here. He's passed now, but when he was a child, the horse got him in the head.
That's
and he
right.
lost his eyesight.
That's right.
Oh, wow. When he was going around with the wheat. So he stayed blind. This is hard to believe, but so years later, not how many years later, they got married young. They fixed their marriages, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So they set him up with a woman who they didn't even meet each other until their wedding day. Wow. She didn't know he was blind when when they got married.
Amazing.
Somehow they got him up over there. They don't even have an altar. They don't even bring him up to the altar like we do. However they did it, she married him, not realizing that he was blind.
Oh my gosh.
Because they did it quick, and they didn't introduce them before, because everything was fixed marriages in those days. The parents arranged. And, but it worked out. They had a good marriage.
Wow.
But,
That would be a heck of a shock.
yeah, and I remember the first trip to Greece, and he was very old at that point. His wife had died many years later. And I remember sitting on Yaya's porch, and he was outside, just standing there, alone.
Amazing. Don't know if you could hear that in the video, that story, but that's amazing.
Maybe Dad
And
told me
love
about it.
found a way.
There's your prickly pears. I'm sure you don't
Yeah,
like.
those are the prickly pears that were very prickly. That I picked and I just left them there, let's just say. Another home here. Each home has very similar elements to it, and things that they have outside, but each home is at the same time so unique and different. This seems to be like this is like a big, almost like a barn. There's like hay loft area here. There's hay in there, still used for the same reasons. Demetrios, the shepherd, still uses this for hay and just different things for storage. He raises goats. There's figs drying. Amazing. And this is a really good example of a root cellar. And here's another shepherd right here, Tassos, who raises sheep. But here's a great example of the way that they'd build a root cellar. They all seem to have like an arch ceiling. Videografia. Say yes?
Bye.
Tassos showed us some wonderful sheep. Buddy stove. Tassos is wonderful. What was it? Was it that way?
Yeah.
I believe it was that way.
The church is that way, and the...
Let's do a quick.
That's not a quick one.
I know. It's never that quick, but it's okay. So looking back, that's looking back towards Yaya and the Taverna and all that. Here's an old building here. Beautiful. Old. It's like a turquoise, greenish, beautiful. This is pretty vacant looking. Yep. It's the church bells. And there are little walking paths and driveways around. There's a house up there. Lambokambos has a lot of houses up the hill, which is really cool. There's someone speaking loudly in Greek here.
I think this here, there's some property over here with reclaimed with Yaya to put down there.
Yep. Yeah. So this is a little walkway. Does this go through? I'm just gonna walk up 1 second. I think that does go through. Probably won't capture every pathway and every road on this video.
Right?
This is walnuts.
Oh.
That's so beautiful. Now we're making our way towards Tassos. How do you say sheep? In Ellenica. Povata? Povata. There, this way. Here's a beautiful little garden. Good example of a little garden that they would keep with their space. Oh, whoa. That is a runaway squash. That's about over right around 2 feet,
That must be like the ones
with
that
lots
the
of girth.
Yeah.
Oh my,
Yeah.
that is huge. Wow.
Probably about 20 pounds.
There's some wood that they're storing for their wood burning stoves. Everyone seems to have one for the winters. The winters, they're mild, but they feel cold. I'm sure a lot of times when it rains, 40s and raining, most likely. Beautiful thing about this climate, though, is if it's not a rainy day and the sun's out, it's still a beautiful day, usually in the winter as well. And we're at 20 minutes already. Okay.
Okay.
So pretty. So this looks back at the first area we were in. Yep. Tassos just pointed out that there's artichokes down there. And there's just a whole bunch of beautiful land with little walls. The walls are like, I think, divisions, kind of like fences. And just like its own little valley in here. Like a little growing valley in there. Cotas? Yeah, there's chickens down there, and yeah, if he spoke English. If he spoke English, man, he'd be the best tour guide here. This is just an example. I mean, look at this. It's like they plant something in every bit of space they have, every pot. So pretty. Very peaceful in there. Now I smell the sheep. There's some prickly pear cactus.
Yes.
Not the one that I picked those fruits off of. Down here is the church, right, I think? And here we are. Tassos sheep. That's actually Tassos. Hey there, little bud. They're saying hey. So Demetrios, he raises goats, and Tassos raises sheep. 120 head. Klefta.
Bye.
Very vocal. Yeah. Yeah, he says bye-bye. Tassos showed us how he takes care of the sheep, and beautiful, just a wonderful sheep dog back there. Very good dog, you can tell. And so that's where he keeps them. Every day he walks them up the mountains to find good pasture. It's not too much more. Oh, he Ecclesia. Okay, that's okay. We saw that the church that's down there from the balcony of Yaya's.
You don't have to try to take a video all the way back, do you? Maybe.
Actually, we don't have to. Maybe I'll pause it.
Can you pause it?
There's a pause button.
Oh, yay. There you go.
Okay. A quick walk and a few figs later.
I wish you could take one of those dried figs.
Here we are back at this house here. We just came from there. These streets don't have names.
I don't think they do.
Some of them do, yeah. Okay, so, oh yeah, and then this is the whole area. So these are some vacant houses that are really falling apart, unfortunately. In the Mediterranean, there's just so much terrain. Steep terrain, I mean. Seems like everywhere you walk, you're either walking uphill or downhill. It's beautiful. It's usually very sunny, but this evening has kind of an overcast, rare overcast for this trip, but worked out very well because the lighting is great for video. Okay, there's that abandoned home, and there's more abandoned stuff up there too. So there's this home that's being used. Video cut off. Okay. At the left side of the fork, this path just keeps going up to this house here that's also abandoned with no roof. They had probably the most spectacular view possibly in the whole town, which this isn't even as high as those windows are, so they could see over the whole town. But and that path just keeps going up. I believe it's probably what the shepherds would use. Back down the hill. Yeah, artichokes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So it's not
The artichokes. Yeah.
north, and it's a very,
Yeah, English
very cold
artichoke.
winter. Yeah.
In Agrica is artichoke. Yep. Is that donkey back there? If you know anyone's house these are, let me know. Or anything else. Here's a beautiful little home. It's a church back there.
Demetrios.
Yeah, so this is Demetrios and his beautiful family. Yeah, Tassos' sister, Despina, his wife, and they have 3 boys. And he is a hard-working shepherd. Towards here is the sort of town square. And they totally redid that playground. I remember the old merry-go-round when I was 5 and I was chasing chickens around there. And here is part of his business. Demetrios, he puts the gala, the goat milk, in these special refrigerated containers, and people come and pick it up to make their local Greek cheeses and other products. Yeah. Huh. Yep. So that's another path that goes up. Let's I'm gonna go to the end just a little bit or further. I think that's it for homes. So this street, kind of like the first one that we were at, just keeps going, and then of course there's a church at the end. There's always a church near every entrance and exit, and there's. Hey there, little hens. Look, sweetie, there's chickens.
Daddy tried to chase one, remember?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I would chase these. Yeah, they still are over here.
What?
Chickens.
Yeah.
Gee, they really built that up in the middle of it. I don't remember.
They really did.
I've never seen that.
No, that square was never beautiful like that. I believe they call that centro or centro, like a kind of like piazza, but. So someone's saying yes. Someone's saying yes. Okay. So this is the really renovated square. If I had my translator out, I would ask Tassos if this is new. The chickens are up there. Okay, so now we're going to go up and kind of complete the circle here. They use this, I believe, for, how do you say August 8th? The other dance in August, I believe, they have here.
Oh, there's that playground, Mom.
There's the playground.
Mom, here.
So yeah, here's the playground here. School. Oh, the school. Schoolhouse. Straight ahead. Which the after
That was it.
after this. So this is the old schoolhouse, Scolio, where my father went to school. Did we pass that before? Yeah, we did, but it's kind of hidden in there. Very nice. Oraya. Yes. Sir. And of course, we're back uphill.
Certo. Così.
So moving on from there. Seems like there's just these paths and just a few houses in the back of each one too. So many little crevices, many houses. There's some people sitting out and just talking back there. Yes, us. People just love sitting outside and drinking coffee or wine, talking. Here's the other church, and this is the church where Despina got married. Yeah. That's okay.
Huh?
That's okay.
What is it though?
That's a newly renovated home. Mulberry trees, very common all over. Some guy. Aftos? American? Ah.
Kiraki? Spit.
Do we pass Margaritas?
No, that's another road. Like a different thing. Oh, you want to take a picture?
Kiraki.
So this is Kiriakis.
I think
This is Tasso's home. Here's the back end of that second beautiful home that the owners of the Duca Winery built. This is Tasso's home with their huge, beautiful fig tree. So thick, old, gnarly. It leans into their, that's actually their patio up there. A lot of times part of the rooftop is a living area, sitting area. Yasu.
This is Tassa's daughter.
Uh-huh. Yasu. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick little walk around the.
The one palm tree is chopped off.
Oh yeah, the palm tree got chopped off. Huh.
Finish.
It's a date palm. Okay, here's a little walking path here.
Maybe we'll bump into that couple. Oh no, they got the call now.
Yeah.
It's an abandoned home here. This is the path that I took the other night. Looked up at the stars, and it was just unbelievable. See the Milky Way. Here's an old, probably abandoned, nearly abandoned home. Here's that same abandoned home, no roof or anything. And that one, it's really abandoned. It's pretty done. This is where I looked up at the stars. It was amazing. There's another one. Just a beautiful little area. Beautiful black mission figs. Can you pull that one open? Let's see what this one's like inside. No, that's one of those. A lot of them get overripe and like fermented, but yeah, these are pretty past season. Most of them are looking overripe. Bunch of good ones up there. I know. Yeah, these are abandoned and no one's picking them. Church bells.
Look at this old house.
Totally abandoned here. Love these old rock walls in here.
People are having church right now.
We just did the loop. Here's that huge tree I was admiring before. Tasso's house. Yasu, Lenny. Okay, and now we're going to complete the circle. I'm looking at Yaya's house.
And then we go down this way to get to Margarita's.
Yeah, Yasu. Okay, going up from the taverna near Yaya's. Here's this little shortcut. We're gonna see one more section by my favorite aunt's house, Margarita. Now there's a small, lovely chance she'll actually be still outside, but I doubt it. The sweetest aunt. So this was another. Or did we pass it before? This little section in the middle of town here that Tassos was saying that they would wash clothes with here. They might still do it. Okay, so we missed this one road all the way back on the other end of the square. And there's some more here. Margarita? No. Okay. Oh, this, yeah. Yasu. He's sorting out the grapes. Stofili.
Fotografa.
Yeah. Orea. For krasi. For to. This is for wine. Beautiful. Orea. Faristo. Beautiful people. Yasas.
What are you doing? What nerve?
Oh no, the same people we were just with, and they're sorting out their grapes for wine.
That's where they live, yeah.
Yep, and they were picking some of Margarita's grapes too, so they can get. Oh, this is the schoolhouse. Pateramu.
Yes.
Yeah, this is where he went to school. No, this is where. I'm sorry. This is where Dad went to school. I'll bet it's been fixed up a couple times. Is that the same dog?
Yep.
Hey there, pup. Oh, hey there. Yeah. Oh, you're excited. Yeah, I knew you were sweet. He was wagging his tail in the little basket. Here's a abandoned home. Wow, 2 fornos? Amazing. What a beautiful little home here. I don't know. Skilos. Another home here. I'm seeing the goat milk vessels in lots of different places.
Margarita's that way.
Yeah. That's the exit, I believe. I mean, towards the exit. Okay. Ah,
And the dog was
Staphylia.
basket on the motorcycle.
There's some beautiful grapes. So sweet. It's a generations of people who didn't have much at all, very minimal means, but they never went hungry. They always had such rich soil, rich growing, lots of wonderful things growing. This is the house of Margarita, Tia Margarita, my favorite aunt. Lovely lady. Here's a little garden. We have found Hannah. Go ahead, Svi. Go ahead. Go say hi real fast. This is Margarita. Yasu, Thea. Yasu, Thea. Yasu.
Γεια σου αγάπη μου. Γεια σου μαϊντάλι μου. Το μυαλό μου σε έχω στο μυαλό μου. Το παιδάκι μου, το κοριτσάκι μου δεν μου τα αφήνεις εδώ βρε. Βαγγέλη μου, το καλό μου το κορίτσι, το γλυκό μου το κορίτσι, η αγάπη μου, το λάδι μου, το τάλι μου, my heart, τυρχία, my heart, αφού δεν μπορώ.
We love Thea.
Ματάκια μου, γλυκά μου μάτια.
Lots of videos.
Ματάκια μου γλυκό.
Fotografia, video,
My heart.
Lambokambos.
Everything.
Everything. So this is Thea Margarita's beautiful yard. She is eating Hannah up. Eating her up right now. You can hear her from out here. All right.
Πώς μας βλέπεις.
Nice.
Καρδούλα μου γλυκιά.
You want to
Δούλα μου γλυκιά μου.
say bye bye?
Αγάπη μου.
Want to say bye bye?
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Yasu.
Bye-bye,
Yasu.
Daddy.
Yasu.
Bye-bye.
Thea. Yasu. Thea.
Γεια σου καμάρι μου γλυκό.
Yes.
Γεια.
Yes. We see you again. We see you again.
Καζούλα μου. Καζούλα μου. Αγάπη μου. Μαϊδάλι μου, αγαπημένο μου. Μαϊδάλι μου. Κορίτσι μου, γλυκό μου κορίτσι. Αγάπη μου, μαϊδάλι μου. I love you very, very much. I love you. Very, very much, αγάπη μου. Very, very much.
So we're trying some of the these amazing grapes.
These are different.
That's another one.
varieties.
It's a little bitter.
Which one's the best you've ever had? These?
These ones.
This has some of the most amazing flavor. Oh my.
They're very sweet.
Wow. This tastes like a specific type of wine. Almost like a Mavro Daphne, or I don't know.
Αυτό είναι για κρασί.
Yes.
Yes.
Why these are wine grapes. And what a spectacular. This is some land that belongs to Theo Costa. Old abandoned building here. And here's some sort of antique machinery in here. Yeah.
Need a video or?
So, gonna wrap up here.